I had a quite good career in paintings from the 2001 to 2005. uh, I had dropped out from school since my senior high. First year in my senior high. So, and I once asked my mother, how about my education, and after my family sell, one of our house in Pondok Indah, and they went to Europe, and then they go back to Jakarta, and I asked about my education, and my mother said to us, your father died. Uh, I had no income, so there's no budget, So, uh, when at that time, I have a good income from my paintings. The first thing I buy was books. Is I choose my own path, and I had to educate myself with books. It was my responsibility. There were many supporters at that time. Uh, People buying my paintings, but it's not only like about insult. It was like we hug each other. Mrs. Sigrun, Mrs. Beate, Barbara, Lulu. There were Mr. Otto, and many of them I can't remember. I'm sorry. Yeah, they were angels to me at that time. And I rent a small house outside Jakarta, but not too far from my parents' house. A studio for my paintings, because in my parents' house was they're like I paint, and paint just come all over the floor, and I got I paint and got so exhausted, so I haven't cleaned it up, and I was already fall to sleep there on the at the hall, and 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 during that time I was more into spirituality. I prayed a lot. I concentrate about paintings as my spirituality, and I was I don't really remember when it comes, but I was like have a second life, you know. Yeah, I had many visions since I was a little kid, but it's during that time it was like clearer, more clearer, and it was like I was doing a painting at my parents' house, and at the same time I go to disco with my girlfriend, but she was blurry. I didn't get her. I had a girlfriend, me as Romi. I had a girlfriend, but my girlfriend at that time was like empty. She only copy pastes things that she heard from somebody else, and yeah, but she is supporting me, all right, until we broke up. But that girl in my second life was not her. Absolutely not her. They were way different. I was like crazy, I guess, but I just trying to enjoying it. What can I do? Every time I watch her closely, okay, I get her. I know her. I knew her name. I knew her number, but then it fades. You know, it fades. It's disappeared from my mind. I didn't catch her anymore. It was like a dream, but it's real. It was like this, you know. So I just accepted, I just, okay, my life. Okay, this is my life. Okay, I accept it. Yeah.